dogs on a
Yeah,
lead.
and I don't need to. I've sat down over here.
Do that.
No, I'm sat down here, and you've come up and you've
You're
come.
on a lead, and I'm asking you
They
to
don't, the law
secure
doesn't
you.
say they need to be on a lead. The law says they need to be under control. My dogs are under control in accordance with the law. Well, go. You're dismissed. Go.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
All right.
Basically, if you stay any longer, you may be arrested. I'm letting you know that now.
I'm letting you know. You touch. Am I detained? I'm asking you. Am I detained?
Just so you know, we're filming as well, okay?
Yeah, and I'm asking you. Am I legally? Am I under arrest or detained?
Listen, we need to speak to you.
No.
I'm gonna
No.
ask
No.
you
No.
to
No. No. No.
not
No.
go.
No. Why am I detained? Why am I detained? Why am
Alright then, so as you've seen in this interaction, he gets harassed by police because his dog is off the lead. Now he is correct in what he says. The law states that you have to, your dog cannot be dangerously out of control in public. Now I'll get into that legislation when we get in there, but it also does say your dog has to be on a lead narrow road. So we will get into that when we get to that. But then you see the sergeant, I think it was, turned around and said, if you stay in this area any longer, you will be arrested. So he's left, but then he gets followed by these two, which escalate the situation to a point where one of them pulls out his taser and then threatens to taser the dog, and the other one's got his CS gas. So all of this was an escalation because they didn't like the fact that his dog was off a lead. So we're going to get into this video. There's only like two spots where we have to explain the law and put the law in, so that's probably the only places where I will add that to it. This video is two videos I put together to make it one video. That's why there's a big jump cut. But yeah, so let's just get straight into it.
You've spoke before. I'm not causing a problem with you. I'm saying you've come up and caused a confrontation with me.
I'm asking you.
Right? What is your name? What's your name and what's your badge number? I've asked you.
My calling number.
No, you said, oh, I'm not telling you. I don't need
I
to.
haven't said that. I've just said.
Well then, just keep your back up.
What
Do you just want to stop all surrounding me? I've sat down here and you guys have come from over there and you've come and approached me.
I've asked you previously to put your dogs on a
Yeah,
lead.
and
Secure
I
them.
don't need to. I've sat down over here.
Do that.
No, I'm sat down here and you've come up and you've
You're
come.
on a lead, and I'm asking you
They
to
don't, the
secure
law doesn't say they need to be on a lead. The law says they need to be under control. My dogs are under control in accordance with the law. They're not dangerous dogs, but if you come up to me and I feel threatened, you will get bit.
Okay then, so this is where I'm actually going to put in a little bit section of the law. So it's the Dangerous Dogs Act of 1991, Section 3, which says keeping dogs under proper control, which is subsection 1. There's the bit what would apply in this section. So let's check.
1. If a dog is dangerously out of control in F1 any place in England or Wales, whether or not a public place. A. The owner, and B. If different, the person for the time being in charge of the dog is guilty of an offence, or, if the dog, while so out of control, injures any person, F2 or assistant's dog, an aggravated offence, under this subsection.
So is guilty of an offence, or if the dog, whilst out of control, injures somebody. Now, your dog doesn't have to injure somebody for it to be out of control. But would you say his dog was out of control? No, they've just asked him to put the dog on a lead. So the dog has to be dangerously out of control. Which, I'm not going to go into this. The Black Belt Barrister has got a video on this, which can go in a lot better than I ever will. But the dog has to be dangerously out of control, and it can't be in a house. Otherwise, this section here doesn't work. And then there's all this here. If you want to go through it, then you can. But what I'm going to say next is there is one law which does, well, there's a couple, but none of them actually apply to this situation. The only one which could be close to applying to this situation, in my opinion, comes under the Road Traffic Act, and that's Section 27, which is control of a dog on a road. Which, again, there's a road close, but in my opinion, this doesn't apply neither. So, let's have a look.
1. A person who causes or permits a dog to be on a designated road without the dog being held on a lead is guilty of an offence. 2. In this section, designated road means a length of road specified by an order in that behalf of the local authority in whose area the length of road is situated.
Now, we've already established that the dog was not on the road by the police's own words. The dog was in the park. So if the dog was in the park and it wasn't dangerously out of control, is under no obligation to put the dog on a lead. Now, this does say you have to keep your dog under proper control. Now, a dog can be under proper control if it is off a lead and doing nothing and listen to every single command what you are giving it. So it has to be dangerously out of control to be charged with this offence. So the police getting involved at the moment for him not having his dog on a lead is absolutely irrelevant, and the kid is absolutely correct in what he is saying. By the dog has to be dangerously out of control. So he is in appliance with the law. Now there is other laws for farmers' lands and that sort of stuff, but he's not on a farmer's land, he is in the park. So the road one doesn't even apply neither. In the UK there's no laws which tell you have to have your dog on a lead. So let's get back into this video.
You're threatening me then.
I'm telling you, I'm warning you.
Just put that on the label. So, as you know, there are people walking...
My dogs are now restrained by me, and if you come near me, you will get bit. I've warned you repeatedly. All right?
Can I tell you something?
Why are you smiling at me like that?
Smiling at you, I'm
You
looking
are
at you.
smiling at me. Look at you. You think it's pathetic. You guys have broken my fucking leg, right? You guys have injured me.
Never met you before.
Right, listen, I'm telling you what you guys have done, right? You guys have come up and broken my leg, right? You've bullied me repeatedly, and now you're coming up and you're trying to start something with me. What's the point? Why are you trying to come around me?
Right. So
Step back.
I'm the sergeant.
Look, I'm going to step back. I'm asking you to keep your distance from me. Look, I've only got so much room with this lead, and I'm asking you to keep your distance from me. You're trying to intimidate and threaten me, right? It's a public order offence.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh, is it a public
What's your
order?
name and what's your badge number?
Detective Sergeant 2550
Detective or sergeant what?
Isaac. Detective Sergeant
Detective sergeant what?
Isaac.
All right?
Yeah, you alright?
No, I'm not all right, because you're coming up and you're trying to intimidate and threaten me. What's your problem?
Right, and you're not, you're just talking over me. Okay?
It's not.
You're not going to restrain your dogs.
My dogs are on the lead. Listen, motherfucker, you get back. You get the fuck back now. Get back and leave me alone. You will get bit if you come near me. Right? You tasing my dog. You've got two of them. I'm telling you to step back and stay away from me. You are in danger and you will get bit.
Okay then, so if the whole problem was that his dogs was not on a lead, the minute he put his dog on the lead, that should have been the end of the encounter, in my opinion. But it would seem to sound like a threat when he said, if you come close, the dogs will bite you. That does sound like a threat. But is it a threat, or is it just giving them some warning that the dog may be a protection dog, a close orders protection dog, and now it is restrained, it might go into protection mode. Now it thinks if there's a danger comes close to him, he will protect. That could be covered, but it does seem to be like a threat. Now this person, we have covered a couple of his one of his videos before, and there is a couple more of his videos out there which I wanted to cover, but obviously YouTube's guidelines would not allow me to cover it, because it would be graphic and all that sort of stuff, because like he said, you people means the police in that uniform, have attacked him and broke his leg before. Now that would create an anxiety, a stress, and maybe a PTSD situation with the police. So them coming close and causing this aggravation to him could flare that up.
You will get bit. Stay back. Stay back. You understand me? You tell him. All right? You guys have come up here, and you guys have come to me. It's BBC over there, and you'll be in the news. Nothing's going to happen to my dogs. Nothing is going to happen to my dogs. You will not threaten to tase my dogs. You will not threaten to tase my dogs. You're a good boy. Sit. Bravo. You tell him. Sit. Bravo. You tell him. You will stay away from me. I'm going to walk away now. Go away. All right? Leave me alone. Sit. Sienta. My dogs are under control. You come up to me, you will get bit. No. Come on. No, not off I go. You.
So as you can see, his dogs seem to be out of control, but they're not. They're doing as they are told to do, which is a big problem for his case because now he can be used as a fray or have an offensive weapon in a public place because a dog can be classed as a deadly weapon and an offensive weapon. Now, would you say the dog is out of control? It sat when it got told. It told him off when it got told to, and it walked away when he walked away. I would not say that as an out of control dog. And then this copper, as you heard, good, go away. That should have been the end of it. This kid made a mistake by turning around and engaging with it further. He should have just walked away and then left it at that. But he didn't, which creates the whole rest of the situation which is about to happen. So I'm probably not going to interrupt for another maybe 5 minutes and then I'll jump into the next bit.
Step back and stop walking to me.
Keep going.
No, you stop walking to me.
Sit and listen to me.
I'll go to the BBC over there and I'll tell them what you're doing.
Your dogs were off the lead, out of control.
No, they're not.
They were in the
No, they're not.
off the lead.
Right, well, arrest me then.
Giving the opportunity.
Arrest me then.
Go away.
Yeah, but they come over from over here. I was sat down here. Jumanji, he's okay. Sit.
I know you guys. I knew if the dog
Sit.
don't know,
Jumanji.
I would just-
Jumanji, it's okay now, right? It's okay now. Jumanji, sit. I just asked you, just keep your distance from me, just in case something accidentally happens, alright?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
No, it's okay, he's okay. He's okay. Sit. Yeah, no, but they're threatening me. They told me they're going to tase my dogs. Sit. It's okay. Sit. It's good.
Anything possible
I know.
to get rid of those dogs and do whatever.
I know.
I've seen multiple dogs being hurt and
Yeah.
destroyed by these.
Well, I've told them to stay back, and they keep approaching me,
Oh,
and
no,
they're trying
they
to
will.
test it.
They will.
You're trying to test it.
Mate, let me just sort of...
Just keep your distance back.
No, listen to me now.
No,
right?
you keep approaching
Right,
me.
You're not going to listen to me.
No, I'm going to step back, and if you come towards me and I feel threatened, I'm telling you. Sit. You put my dogs in danger now. You have.
I'll get a dog unit down here then and we'll deal with your dogs out later, shall we? Yeah? If you're not going to listen,
I'm trying to walk away.
listen. Is it more attractive
I don't need to. I'm in a public space. I'm sat down on a bench, and you've come up to me. No, they're not under control. I've taken my dogs out.
staff with the market square?
No.
It's on CCTV.
Go on then. We'll fucking prove it. Come and arrest me.
Or you're going to get arrested.
No, I'm not. Are you feeling harassed, alarmed, or distressed from me?
I get it. No, I'm not, mate. I get it.
No, you're not.
It is worth.
Doesn't have to be
Yeah.
a mate. It could be anybody.
Well, why have you come up here, Detective Sergeant Isaac?
You're the one that's causing the scene.
Yeah, I am causing a scene because you're threatening to kill my dogs.
You're causing the scene.
Yeah, because you're threatening to kill my dogs. You're threatening to tase my dogs.
I haven't said anything about
So I want everyone to see it, and I want everyone to see what you guys are doing, coming up, trying to antagonise me and my dogs. I've warned you very clearly. You come up to me, you put your hands on me.
warnings around here. I'm telling you now, stop talking to me.
Well, go. You're dismissed. Go.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
All right.
Basically, if you stay any longer, you may be arrested. I'm letting you know that now.
I'm letting you know. You touch me, you'll get bit. It's a public space. I'm entitled to be here.
What if you
You're causing it.
Seriously, you hold your dogs off as it is, I'll take them off you.
You won't take my dogs off me. You're trying to do it, and I'm telling you, you do something bigger than what you can do. BBC News right over there.
What does that mean?
What's that mean? That means somebody will hear about it, and that means that somebody will investigate it.
Get a massive scene about it. Just take your dogs home then. Go off somewhere else. And
No, I've got business to do here today.
Hey?
I've got business to do here today, and it's not your business to move me on.
If your dogs are off the lead,
Well, I was sat down there, and you guys come up to me when you went to your van and tried to come and talk to me, and I said, you know what? From the bottom of your heart, thank you for your advice, but I don't need it. That's what I said to you.
We try and have a rational conversation.
About what?
Me and you, let's try and have a conversation. What's your name? What's your first name?
I prefer not to engage with you guys, all right?
I'm Peter Godwin. All we're asking, are you listening to me? Or are you just going to ignore me now?
No, I'm interested in what he's saying.
Okay, but he's not talking to you right
He's
now.
talking about me. Sit.
Making threats.
I'm not making threatening. I'm not making threats, right? I'm warning you. I'm not. Step back.
Public place.
I'm videoing for my safety, right? You threatened me and my dogs. You come up here and you done this. I hope you feel proud of yourself. Yeah, I'm going. See you later. Is that a threat? What is your name?
Just keep
Go
walking.
on, go home. I'm
Thank
going
you.
home. Go somewhere else.
Patrick.
Bud.
See you later. Go do your business.
But look,
Just
get
walk
the names
off.
of the
Just
badge
go.
numbers
Walk off, go somewhere else.
and deal with it later.
No, because they'll come back to my house. Right?
And look,
Listen.
I'm only saying it for the dog's sake. Because I know damn well that the dog's
Yeah.
going to destroy.
Well, I've got a nice warning on my window that says you'll get bit if you come in my house.
I'm only for dog's sake, mate. I've seen
I don't
plenty
want
of
to
dogs
come to your
get
house. I
scored and
just
stuff
want you
as
to
Yeah.
go.
well. And
I won't
they'll
let it
push
happen.
their fucking luck, do whatever they want. And like you
Yeah.
say, they will serve you.
No, I
and
know
they
it's not going to happen. No, too much has happened between me and these guys.
The issue we've got is there's a public inquiry going on, which you far well know, because you're speaking about BBC News. So we can't have dogs off the lead running around when there's members of the public around. This is why this is all escalated. It's getting silly now.
Didn't escalate, right? It was done and over with, and you come back and started it. I didn't swear at you. I didn't swear at you.
It's pointless. It's escalated for no reason.
Now, just a quick one. Is that just applied for these dogs? Is that applied for all dogs, including little chihuahuas and
If a
whatnot?
little chihuahua was running around off the lead and it's dangerous, then it's still
Because I know people say that these dogs are dangerous, right? But even a little ankle biter.
All I'm saying is he just needs
That's actually a really good question by the person who was trying to help calm this situation down and get this kid Jordan to leave. So, in this situation, I don't think the police would have acted the same if it was a little dog. Why? I know from experience, I don't. When I had my two dogs, big Rottweilers, big sounding aggressive, looking aggressive dogs. Now I had my dogs under 100% control, on lead, off lead. There was trained protection dogs, close order protection dogs. So my dogs listened to every single word I said. They also stayed pretty close to me and was observant of the situations around me. And I was out in a situation where I got told my dogs needed to be on a lead, and I basically told them, no, it does not. And told them basically the law. And they sort of kicked up a bit of a fuss. So I just left. Now I was out the next day and I seen the same officer, which did not tell somebody with, well, it was actually a PCSO. I was out on a field in a dog walking section, and it was a PCSO what told me the dog needed to be on the lead. I told him to go away, basically, the law. And the same situation happened, but with a little dog. It was some sort of little spaniel thing. One of these mongrel things, which are tiny little hairy things. And didn't have a problem with that dog at all. So it doesn't apply the same. Now, my dogs wasn't being aggressive or anything. I was actually playing fetch with them. So, no, I don't think they would have acted the same. And like she said there, if the dog was dangerous. Now, she didn't know these dogs could be dangerous until this interaction. So, again, her argument is a lot of bollocks. The dog was not dangerously out of control. Because if it was, it would not have come back to him, and it wouldn't be on a lead now with him, would it? No. And these coppers would not be telling him to leave.
I'm just saying that you don't. It's not your job to move me on, and I was sat on the bench over there.
and you can go as well. That'd be great. Aren't they? They're lovely, but they just need to walk off that way.
No, they don't.
Just willing to leave this area.
You just want me to leave because you want me to.
Right, mate, I've got a dog unit coming down now. So it's up to
See,
you.
you're threatening me.
I'm not threatening you. I'm just
You
letting
are.
know.
Well, what's the problem?
Police dog hunter coming down
I'm
now.
stood still here and I'm videoing, and you're letting this all happen. You're doing it.
I understand what I've told you about your dog's been off the lead. Yeah?
What is your name?
I've told you that already. Go back through your video.
All right. What's your name?
PC0347 Godman.
What's your name? Please.
735 JTM.
Thank you. What's the two police officers behind you? Excuse me, what's your name?
I don't know, you need to ask them.
Yeah, ask her. She's turning away from me. She's the one that started the problem over there. What's her name?
You know that we got cameras around.
I know you got cameras around, and I'm asking her. In the back there, the only woman that hasn't identified herself. What's your name?
Last name is
Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I know. Tell him to stay back, Mum. Tell him to stay back. No, I'm telling you, I am not detained. Am I detained? Am I detained?
Pardon?
Am I detained? Am I under arrest? Am I detained? Right? You're chasing me and you're doing this. You're my neighbour. Come on.
Well, speak to him. He's here.
No, speaking doesn't mean that, Mum. Speaking doesn't mean that. I'm asking you, am I detained? I'm asking you, am I detained?
We're filming as well, okay?
Yeah, and I'm asking you, am I legally, am I under arrest or detained?
Listen, we need to speak to you.
No.
I'm gonna
No,
ask
no,
you
no,
to
no, no,
not
no,
say
no,
that.
no, 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 no. No. It's not happening. Am I detained?
Jordan, I wear here.
Right. Guess where are we going today, Mum? At 3?
Okay then, so I'm not going to interrupt this video anymore after this. As you heard, is asking if he has been detained or under arrest. They cannot answer that. So in my eyes, he's not detained and is not under arrest. You're free to leave. If they can't say why he's detained or what he's under arrest for, the fact that they want to speak to him, he doesn't want to have that conversation. You're under no obligation to have that conversation with the police whatsoever. So in this situation, he's free to leave unless if they say he's been detained for the purpose of blah de blah, or he's under arrest under this section, then he is not free to leave. It's that simple. This, they haven't said that. They said they want to talk to him. Why? Because they don't really have anything. This is just another way to escalate the situation so they can do something else. Which are probably under the Dangerous Dogs Act, him having a dangerous dog, blah, blah, blah. A lot of nonsense, in my opinion. I'm just going to let the rest of this video play through and have my say at the end.
Talk.
The solicitors and
The solicitors, oh, to deal with you.
Yeah, keep coming. If people just stop.
No, I don't want any more. Mum, they're getting the things here. I don't want them. Go. Mum.
Officer.
Mum, they're calling for backup. I want to go. Let's go, Mum. I want to go.
No.
Mum, I'm going to fucking... I can't deal with this, Mum. They're putting me in danger. Step back now!
Jordan.
Step back!
No.
Step back
Jordan.
now! Step back! Stay back! Stay back! You are coming to get me, and I'm not dealing with it. Sit.
Jordan.
Am I detained?
Calm down.
You're not doing it. I'm not detained. Look.
Stay there.
For what?
Stay
Am I
there.
detained?
Control the dog.
Just stay
Am I
there.
detained?
There.
Jordan.
Am I detained?
I have a taser. Stay there.
Why are you backing me up and doing this?
Hand the dogs over now.
What are you doing?
Hand the dogs over.
What are you doing? Mum, they're going to do something here. Mum, they're going to do something here. Tell them to step back. I'm feeling scared. I'm scared. Step back, me, please.
Control
Please.
the dog.
Sit.
Control
Sit.
the dog.
They're not
Sit.
being vicious.
Sit. Right?
Control the dog. Until someone else asks you to
I
stay
can't
there.
keep a dog under control if he's scared of you.
Officer, I'll ask you again. Why? Can you talk to my son while you're there?
Outside taser shack. So just
Given to the solicitor.
surgery.
I'm stepping away from you. You're putting me in danger, Mum. Mum, they're doing this to me. I'm not doing this. Mum, I want them to go. Call the police, Mum. Call the police.
Jordan, just calm down.
Call Richard on your phone. I'm videoing. Call Richard right now.
I can't call Richard. I haven't got his phone number.
They want to take me away. I am not detained.
Stay there. You are.
I am not detained. What for? Why am I detained? 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 Why am I detained?
Control them. Control.
Why am I detained? Mum, stay here with me. Yeah, because you're threatening me. Here, call the police, mate. Mum, I'm scared. Mum, I'm scared. Mum, that's the one that was waiting outside your house. That's the one that was waiting outside your house. Mum, I want to go. I am scared.
Jordan, just stand there.
Mum, I'm scared.
No, stop it. Stop it. Fueling them.
Sit.
Just calm
Mum,
down.
he's going to try and...
Don't
They've done
speak.
this already. They're fooling me today.
Don't speak. Do not answer them. Just stand there and be quiet.
Yes.
Be quiet. Listen to me. Be
They
quiet.
come and threatened me earlier on, Mum.
Fine. Be quiet. Do not. Get put.
Step back.
Tell
Stay
them.
away. Sit.
See if they put anything.
I
in
won't
them
do
doors.
anything.
Well, you're in charge.
I know.
You need
So
to
tell them
stand
why.
there.
What are they doing this to me for?
Be
They
quiet.
waited for me to come over here,
Yes, okay, fine.
and they waited for you to go. They waited for you to go.
Yeah, I sensed that they were waiting there.
Yeah,
That's why
he knows who I am, Mum. He doesn't like him. That's why, because he knows I'm in danger.
Please tell Putin to sit down, Jordan.
Well, would you like
No.
sit, Jumanji?
Don't
John,
speak to
yes,
them.
ma'am.
Not verbally speak to them.
Would you like to arrange a voluntary interview? Mum, I'm in danger. Mum, they're going to hurt me.
No.
Mum, they're going to
Jordan,
hurt me.
For crying out loud, will you just do not engage in conversation?
Mum, they're trying
Do
to take
not
me away. They're
engage.
calling for people to come and take me away.
For your mother's sake,
I'm not.
do not engage in conversation.
I'm not.
Tell Putin to stop
Putin,
barking.
Jumanji.
Tell him to stop
Yeah,
barking.
he won't stop barking.
They
Jumanji.
can't do anything
Mum,
if you don't
he's
rile them.
trying to do it. They're trying to get my dogs hurt.
No,
He won't stop barking until they go.
no, he will if you tell him. If you stand there.
You promised me you just want to talk to me. You just want to talk to me.
Are you wanting to talk to him?
Mum, no, he's not. Mum, call the police. Mum, call the police. They're doing this.
Right, are you wanting to talk to him? Excuse me, officer, I'm talking to you.
I'm just trying to manage the radio. 2 seconds, and I promise I will speak to you. No, still won't talk.
I hope you're not going to blow this all out of proportion and just have an army of thingy for no reason. Nobody here is in any danger of hurting anybody.
I'm trying to blow it out of proportion.
Well, you're bringing out probably a lorry full of what do you call police.
Please, I need help. Mental help. Can you get a doctor? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Why are you coming looking for me? Mum, I need to go. I don't want to be
No,
here.
Jordan.
Dad needs to get here.
Jordan, listen to me now.
I've already broken my leg. I'm not doing this, Mum.
You seriously need to stand there and shut your mouth.
I'm not doing anything, though.
Yes, you are. You're being angry and you're shouting at them. The dogs are getting upset. So the best thing to do against them is to be calm and say nothing.
They want to hurt my dogs. They
calm,
do. They were threatening
just
them
stand
earlier
there.
on.
Yes, what do you want from me? That's fine.
Why are you pointing tasers and CS gas at me?
That dog.
No, you come towards me in an aggressive manner.
Jordan, I said to be quiet.
Come here. Come here.
Be quiet.
Come here.
Be quiet.
Come here.
The dog did not be in an aggressive manner. It's hard. The dog.
Okay then, so I don't actually know what happened at the end of this video, but I would just say these dogs are doing their job perfectly, and I would say they're 100% under control. They're doing exactly what they're told to do. Now, the bigger problem is he's told them to do it, which would lead to having an offensive weapon in a public place charge, possibly. But again, he is correct. These coppers come at him in an aggressive manner, and the dog did its job. These coppers in this thing, he couldn't say if he was detained. Again, just at the end, we can't have a conversation. He doesn't want a conversation with you. He just wants to leave. Now, he's under no obligation to have a conversation with you unless if he is detained or under arrest. Now, you couldn't say if he was detained or under arrest, so he is under no obligation to have that conversation with you. This whole situation could have been resolved when they asked him to put the dog on a lead or get the dog close to him, and he did. That should have been the end of it. But it wasn't, because these coppers have got nothing better to do, and they want to aggravate members of the public for no reason. Now, it seems they've got quite a lot of history with this person, and this person is suing them for obviously excessive force because they broke his leg, which could create a PTSD. So this situation, or everything you've seen in this video on the laws, and is all my opinion and what I think the laws are and how I read the laws. Now, the Black Belt Barrister has done a video on the law about having dangerous dogs, so if you want to find out, you're pretty sure you can. He is obviously a barrister, so he will understand the laws a lot better than I ever will, because that's what he does for a living. Now, let us know in the comments down below who thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.